What is falconry? Falconry can be defined as the taking of wild quarry in its natural state and habitat by means of trained raptor. This ancient art is a very demanding endeavor requiring a serious dedication, time, and energy from the falconer. On November 16, 2010, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization added falconry to its list of intangible cultural heritages of humanity. Here is an overview for those who want to know more. Do you really want to become a falconer? You may have recently read about this ancient art in a book or periodical, learned about it through television or radio, perhaps a movie, or may have even seen a trained hawk in action. Whatever the case, you were obviously impressed enough to want to learn more about the sport of falconry, and we appreciate your interest. Few people thrilling at the belief intense magic of a trained hawk in flight realize the intense demand placed upon one who aspire to be a falconer. Even fewer are willing to make the necessary sacrifice. Time. Falconry is not an overnight achievement. Becoming a master falconer takes at least 7 years. Finishing your apprenticeship along with take at least two. Your hawk requires a significant amount of time every day, 365 days a year, and a bird is training requires substantially more time. Raptors, unlike a rifle or a bow, cannot be hung on a wall and forgotten until the next hunting trip. You might be okay with this time commitment, but is your spouse okay with it? Your kids, your career? Efforts and ethics. Of all sports in America, falconry is only one that utilizes a trained wild creature. Falcons, hawks, eagles, and owls are essential element of our wildlife. The component falconer takes care to follow sound conservation principles in the pursuit of the sport. Even though the federal government's environmental assessment state falconry has no impact on wild raptor population, a careless, uninformed individual attempting to satisfy a passing fancy can do great harm to one or more birds and cast the shadow of discredit of the sport of falconry itself. Most falconers, therefore, before they will agree to help anyone newly attracted to the sport, will require evidence of a serious committed interest in falconry. They just don't have time for anything else. The ethics of practicing a quality falconer are an important part of falconer's everyday life.